Yo, what's up guys, Skiigga here, and today I'm going to be trying something different that I haven't done before, and oh, by the way, my voice probably sounds super fucked up. That's simply because I took a falcon punch to the voice box. Also, I'm sick, but I don't really think that has anything to do with it. I'm pretty sure it's a falcon punch. But anyway, what I'm going to be doing today is I came up with an idea to do improv stories, and today's improv story is going to be me explaining to you how I came up with the idea of improv stories. So let me preface this by saying improv means I'm making it up on the spot. I'm not scripting it. I haven't written anything out, thought about it. I simply came up with a topic, and now I'm just going to go ramble about it until I decide that it turned to shit. And hopefully this will have a nice flow to it, a nice beginning, rising action, falling action, or I guess it would be, I don't know what the fuck that is. Anyway, those 5 literary steps of a novel or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, alright, so how I came up with this series or game or commentary, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. But basically, last weekend, last Friday night, I actually got arrested for one night. And the cops showed up at my house, and I was like, what the hell did I do? And they're like, you're coming with us. And on the cop ride there, they explained to me that my neighbor had reported me. He'd called the cops on me because he'd heard me screaming stuff like, I'm gonna fucking shit on you, I'm gonna rape you, I'm gonna fucking murder you and throw you in the ocean, all that kind of shit. And I was like, no, you have a huge misunderstanding. I was playing a game, Call of Duty. They're like, that's fucking retarded. Who the hell freaks out at a video game? And I was like, oh, I'll show you who freaks out at a video game. And I was trying to convince them to let me like pull up YouTube videos or something and just like, I don't know, pull up like Jay Nasty or something. Because I mean, have you ever fucking heard that kid play Call of Duty? I mean, Jesus Christ, he's worse than me. But anyway, so like that's fucking bullshit. No, I honestly think you were trying to rape a girl, and I was like, come on, look at me, I can't fucking rape a squirrel. And they just wouldn't have it. So basically, I went to jail, and they didn't even give me a free phone call. I wanted to call my mom and be like, hey mom, I'm in jail. And they were like, nope, rapists do not get a phone call. And I was like, well, that seems a little unnecessary or unwarranted or something like that. And so basically they threw me in my prison cell, and they're like, hey, basically, we're going to give you some clothes, we're going to give you like stuff to go wash up and stuff like that. So I go to the shower, and it's this big communal shower. It's not like that nice thing you get at your YMCA where every stall is secluded and private. No, it's like this big like jerk circle of showers just going around in a circle. And there's a lot of other people there, and they're a lot older than me, which kind of freaks me out. I'm like, oh god, someone's going to be a pedophile in this group. But basically, I go, and this one guy's like, oh, hey, you could use this shower. And I was like, oh, that's very nice of you, sir. And of course he talked like he's like, hey, you can use this shower. And I was like, okay, there's nothing weird with that. And shut up, phone. And so I go and use the shower, and then pretty much 5 seconds into when I start showering, the guy that invited me over, he like picks up his soap, and then he seems to like struggle with holding it, and then he just drops it, and he's like, oh shit, I dropped my soap. And he was like, he started bending down to pick it up, and I was like, well, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. I want to make a good first impression, so I'm like, no, sir, let me get this. I'll pick that up for you. He's like, oh, would you really? That'd be super nice of you. And I was like, sure. And this was honestly in the top 10, maybe the top 5 stupidest decisions I could have ever made in my life, because see, there's like all those prison jokes about don't drop the soap, and it turns out those are real. So when I bent down to pick it up, I instantly felt like someone had put an atomic bomb up my asshole, and then just set up another chain reaction of atomic bombs that subsequently went off after the first atomic bomb. So I turn around, I was like screaming my ass off. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I turn around and I see this guy, and he's like having fun. I was like, what the having fun? What the what? Why would I be having fun? He's like, do you like that? I was like, no, I don't fucking like that. And this guy, I don't think I gave a description of him yet, but essentially, I'm not saying this to be discriminatory or anything like this, but I just want you to know for the purpose of this video, this guy was about 6'5", 250-pound black man with what I could accurately describe as probably at least an 11-inch cock. So imagine that being thrusted up your asshole numerous times. It doesn't feel good. Yeah, I can't even describe it past that. And I ended up actually passing out because I was like yelling at him to stop, and he wouldn't stop. He was like, no, I haven't had fresh meat in a long time. I was like, holy shit, you're a fucked up guy. And I ended up passing out, and I wake up in like an infirmary ward with like I guess that's where they take you when you're sick or you need medical attention. And my nurse was this woman named Sally, so we strike up a conversation, and then she gets a phone call. And she's like, oh, turns out they found out that you aren't actually a rapist. I was like, thank you. You couldn't have figured that out a half an hour ago before I got raped by a 6'5", 250-pound black man. And she's like, oh, well, sorry. I was like, you guys fucking suck. There's going to be a lawsuit coming from this pretty soon. And then we talked for a little bit more, and she's like, you're a pretty funny guy. And I was like, really? I don't think so. Maybe it's just the like shitload of morphine that's being pumped into my IV right now to ease the pain coming from my butthole. But she's like, hey, I'm actually going to this this like stand-up comedy like improv club tonight. And I was like, well, I got nothing better to do on a Saturday night after I just spent Friday night in jail and got raped. So why not just go to an improv club with another stranger? And right now you might be like, oh, well, that's the video. That's how he decided to do this improv thing, because he went to an improv club. But no, I actually never made it to the club, because as we were driving to the improv club, we actually got into a car accident. Like, this guy just ran a red light, like right into us, totaled the car. I actually went flying, and I spent my Saturday night in the hospital. So I went from jail to the hospital, and I got more morphine. And turns out when they give you like so much morphine, I just got straight up addicted to morphine, because I was just having it nonstop for like the entire weekend. And I was like, this fucking feels great. Like, I could fucking like throw a car right now. And then I tried to throw a car, and I threw my back out. So they gave me more morphine. And essentially, I just got addicted to the stuff. And I had to go, last week I had to go through rehab trying to get off of it. And they weaned me off. And I had to go to one of those like AA meetings for like drug addiction. I was like, hi, my name is Matt. I'm addicted to morphine because I got raped, and I got in a car accident, and then I thought I could throw a car, but I threw my back out instead. And yeah, so that's pretty much how I got off my morphine addiction. And then essentially, when I finally recovered, I was thinking back on the events of the week, and I was like, hey, I never fucking went to that improv club. And I was really stoked for it at the time, and I was like, I still want to do it. So instead of going to an actual club improv thing, I just decided to get on here and talk to you guys about it. So that's the story of how I came up with the idea. Again, these events are all fictitious. I did not actually go to jail or get raped or anything like that. That's the purpose of an improv. If it was actually my life, it would be more like recollection and not improv, because that's how those things work. So don't get that confused, and don't go crying to your mom that your favorite YouTube commentator is X-Jaws. But don't go crying to your mom that this random guy Skiigga got into all this trouble. So, because I didn't. But basically that's the video, guys. I've been talking for way too long, and I should probably get ready for work. But if you did enjoy the video, I can't really say I worked hard on it, because I just fucking came up with a story on the spot. But I think it was maybe in the top 250 videos that I've done. And if you thought the same way, then maybe leave a comment, leave a like. And if you're new around here, then maybe hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.